So what I have here is 3 different washer high efficiency hoses, and I'm going to show you side by side each one of them because they're not all created equal. So the first one here is the Eastman that I bought at Lowe's, and this is the one I actually kept. It has a 7-year warranty. In this particular one is one I was trying out. I ordered from the internet. It has a 5-year warranty. And this one in Home Depot has a 1-year limited warranty, and it's actually the most popular one that you'll see at Home Depot. So all of them are stainless steel, but they all have different diameters. So this particular one has a 3/8 inch diameter, though it is advertised as 1/2 inch on the outer exterior diameter. This particular Eastman one has a PVC coating, and both of these you'll notice has a 90 degrees angle, but one is so much more well built than the other. So they only differ by $2. The GE one is $33 and is both 6 feet, and this particular Eastman one is $35. And you'll see how flimsy this GE one is if you really look at it, even though it's stainless steel. So what you really want to do, and what you're most concerned about, is leaks, and so you want to spend that extra, $5, $10, in this case $2. Now this particular Fluid Master is pretty heavy duty. It also has the braided stainless steel, and so is this Eastman. It is braided stainless steel, but it also has a PVC rubber plastic sort of coating, protective coating on the outside for corrosion. So I'm going to put all of these side by side here so you can see the relative thickness and quality right next to each other side by side. So once again, from the top, that's the Fluid Master, and the middle one is the Eastman, and the one at the bottom here is the GE. And you could see there is definitely a big difference in the thickness of each one of them, despite all of them being braided stainless steel. Now before I show you the 90 degrees elbow and the mounting, I want to give you a couple of more angles of the differences between all the thicknesses of all 3 of these. So just more close-ups here. Zooming in. So this is the GE, and it has the 90 degrees elbow here. And you can see I am adjusting it and flexing it and pushing it up against the wall, something that you would likely do. So I have a very small space here, and I'm going to show you the angle where it's against the wall and the clearance. So this is the GE. So this is the PVC coated Eastman with the 90 degrees elbow, and you can see just how much more reinforcement the 90 degree elbow has compared to the GE. And this also is fairly flexible. There is some wiggle space, and right against the wall, giving you this angle, the amount of clearance that it has and the space that it saves. And this will become more apparent after I show you the Fluid Master one without the 90 degrees elbow later on. So you could see that 90 degrees elbow, that's very well built. And keep in mind, this is a 6-foot hose, so it gives me a lot of reach without having to stretch or exaggerate the length or tug on the length, especially when you're trying to adjust and move the washer into place when it has very little clearance. You want that 6-foot hose. So you could see just the extra length that I have here. So this here is the Fluid Master without the 90 degrees elbow, and you can see how rigid it is, to the point where it is very hard to even angle. So it takes about an extra 4 or 5 inches sticking out of the outlet itself. And just the fact that it is very rigid, you really lose that extra 3-4 inches of clearance against the wall because you do not have the 90 degrees elbow. And so this here is another angle at just how much space against the wall that the hose takes up when it doesn't have the 90 degrees elbow. So just giving you a wide angle view of the limited space that I have from top to bottom and also from left to right. So you can see that my hoses are right against the wall. So this here is the washer I'm trying to put into place in that limited width of space. And the reason why it's important to also have the correct length of the hose is I have to have these pre-connected before I push it in. Otherwise I can't get out from the back of the washer themselves. So also keep that in mind, is that the length of the hose also matters for that particular reason. But that's really it, and I hope this helps, and please subscribe, and thank you for watching.